Hey, I am back in Hood River sitting in front of Grounds for Coffee, and gotta be the best mocha I've ever had here. We're going for another ride. Gonna head down the road here in just a little bit to a park called Viento, and we're gonna take what I've heard is going to be a lovely, lovely ride past 4 different waterfalls. We're right along the Columbia River. This promises to be a really, really nice ride today. We're here in Viento Park, and this is all new infrastructure here. And I can't wait to get started. It's just beautiful, and it's supposed to go on that direction to towards Hood River and connect eventually. This is promising to be great. We're going to get going here in just a second. Once again, Amy's in as colorful as you can get. We are on our way. Look at this. This path is awesome. It was great. I tell you, as usual, I didn't want to come back. Waterfall? Yes, Waterfall 1. I guess I could have ridden my bike up here, everybody else did, but oh well. Didn't realize it. Cool beans. Look at that. Isn't that great? Wow. I didn't realize, but it goes up also. Way cool. What a great way to start the ride, eh? Super. Oh, look at the river. Look at the river. So obviously we're along the freeway, running along the Columbia River for short bits. Oh, another waterfall, another small one, Cabin Creek Falls. Okay, this is an awesome trail. The only thing they need to do, get rid of the freeway. Just rip it out. Look at how great this is. We are climbing above the freeway. I don't know how far this goes, but Amy was just saying that this is an extremely beautiful part of the trail. All right, so if you're wanting to do this ride, you have to go to Viento State Park, and then you go to the north side of the freeway. It's the the parking lot that's right by the trailhead. And look at what an awesome to the east, down the river, or actually up the river. Isn't that cool? Dang. It's dark in here. I lost the group. I wonder if that's a way to get up to another waterfall. Well, we'll find out later. That's one of the things about riding most of the time in Europe, is particularly in the Netherlands, it's all bikes. And then if you're in Germany, a lot of the trails are out, they just cut through farmers' fields and that kind of stuff. You know, they're fully paved. It's just an amazingly different mindset. Can you imagine approaching some farmer and say, hey, we want to put a bike trail through your corn crop? What the response to that would be?
The infrastructure was put in place for cars, like walking trails.
Well, you know, it's interesting though that even in the Netherlands, where people kind of make that assumption, it isn't true. It started in the 70s. They rode bikes a lot before the Second World War. And then after that, until about the late 50s, and then they started doing it, the same thing that we have done here, ripping out stuff, putting in parking lots.
Just prioritizing.
Right. And it wasn't until the 70s that people were protesting about kids being killed in car crashes that it started to turn around.
But it's profit over people here.
Yeah, well, that's obvious. Yeah.
Oh, I listened to a really great podcast about parking in America.
Yeah, yeah.
And the next big idea, like what parking, the way we prioritize parking and how costly it is and what it says about Americans.
Yeah, yeah.
For America. It was a really fascinating episode.
If you ever,
frustrating.
if you ever look at an aerial photograph of a city in the U.S., and I just saw one from Kansas City, there's hardly any buildings. It's almost all parking lots. It's just an amazing.
And what does that do for just the microclimate? I mean, it's just
Oh, sure.
amazing.
Yeah.
Even when you walk from, strip mall hellscape into like a little bit of grass, it's like a 5-10 degree difference. Like
Yeah.
a little bit. Like, how is that contributing to the unlivability of so many of these cities?
We've made it impossible to do anything other than drive, unless you live, in New York or, a handful of other places that are trying to make a difference. But
We're gonna pull into the parking area here. This is the Wyeth campground and trailhead. Yeah, it's quite frustrating.
and and Americans, most Americans, don't see. They don't even know that that kind of lifestyle exists. They look at, whoops. They look at me on my bicycle or you on yours, and oh, you're riding a toy or you're working out.
It's recreation.
Yeah, as opposed to being a means of transportation. Well, we're taking a little break here. We're waiting for the rest of the riders to catch up with us. We're at Wyeth State Park, and look what I found. I love it when there's facilities like this. Pump built in, tools ready to go, and even a place to hang your bike. That is thinking of cyclists. What a great addition. Can't ask for much more than that. And even a nice restroom facility, although even as nice as it is, it still stinks. Man. So it was 6 miles to the Wyeth campground. And now we're on Highway 30, it looks like, or we're going towards Historic Route 30. So maybe half of the ride is on trails and then half is on the street. Looks like we're going to be doing a little bit of climbing here. Look at the, I don't know, what are you going to call rock outcroppings? I don't know, but it's just amazing. this climb isn't particularly steep, but it is long. Or at least it feels long. So 35 is about my limit. careful here at exit from the freeway. It doesn't have a stop. So we're crossing the tracks after going under the freeway. And I'm not sure where this is. But it's obviously a selfie-approved spot. All right, here's the turnaround point. We are going to be headed back here in just a couple of minutes. Isn't this a beautiful spot? Freeway's right over here. Columbia River is just in front of me. Yes, that's a great place to end your ride. All right. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. Remember, if you haven't already, subscribe. Give us a thumbs up, share, all that good stuff is appreciated. Thanks a lot.